These modified 420 milliamp line drivers. You'll notice that there's now a multi-turn pot inside there which you access through this hole on the side, and there are no gain jumpers on at all. You don't need to put any jumpers on. All the gain's handled by that little pot. Now I've got a bench power supply and I've interrupted the loop coming into it with a multimeter to measure the current in the loop. You'll need to do this up on the crane just to get your calibration right. You'll also need to do this while you're lifting a load up on the crane to get the calibration right, so perhaps a bit of planning there. It could be a bit tricky. So I'll turn it on. I'm generating 24 volts here, which I think is what your receiver puts out, but really anything more than about 12 volts will be fine. With no load on the hook, I think your receiver wants to see less than 6 milliamps for a zero. I'll turn the load cell simulator up now to what I've calculated those 3-ton load cells should put out. And you can see now we've got 14 milliamps of loop current, which isn't enough for that receiver to calibrate. So what we'll do now is I'll go in and I'll just get a screwdriver in there, and I'll start turning that little multi-turn pot clockwise until I get more than 16 milliamps from memory. You probably don't want to go to 20 because then it won't be able to register an overload. But if I take it up to about there, now that receiver should, you should be able to do a calibration on that receiver now. That's pretty much it. Be careful with the screens, connect the screens to the cable, you know, all that sort of stuff. Other than that, give it a go and see if it gets you out of trouble. Cheers.